play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers. You got Luka and Josh here from MiniWarGaming to present to you new Necromunda. So it's going to be Necromunda Underhive. That's the one we're going to be playing. Now there's the Gang War supplement as well. We're going to be giving you a 6-video series of the 6 basic scenarios in the Underhive rulebook. Now remember, this is going to be on the tiles and not the 3D terrain. The 3D terrain comes with the Gang War supplement book, which we'll be playing down the road. Right now, we're showing you out of the box what the box contains and how the game essentially plays in its newest rendition.
Right.
And we're going to be using the advanced rules and not the basic ones. The basic ones are good for a tutorial game, but the advanced ones really get you into the details of the game and the true feel of Necromunda. So if you haven't watched the review, you can go ahead and check that out. Or if you want to watch these games first, it's up to you. Doesn't really matter. There's no actual order, but the review will be before all this. And this is going to be scenario 1 of 6.
We're going to start off by taking a look at the 2 gangs. I will be playing House Escher for all of these linked games. So up front here, my starting 6 for this scenario, I have Jelena, the leader, armed with a combi bolter, which has a bolt gun and a needle rifle, and the shock whip. Down the line, I've got Marika. I'm going to get that wrong. Champion, armed with the plasma pistol and stiletto knife. I got Tumula, armed with her chem thrower and stiletto knife, another champion. And then for the gangers, I've got Olena with the autogun and stiletto knife. Rosen for the las pistol and power sword. And Bray with a las gun. And that makes up my starting 6.
This will be House Goliath, which I will be playing. Starting with my leader, Skullshank. Pretty good. He's got a combi pistol, so it's a plasma pistol with a stubber building. He's got the big power hammer. Iron Will for a skill. His war gear, like all the rest of the House Goliath, has furnace plates and a stim slug stash, which is actually, I forgot to use it in our test game. Josh and I had a test game before this. I'll remember for this game, though. Grendel, the champion. He's got the rivet cannon, so it's a really close range, heavy weapon. As you can see, it's only range small 3 to large 9. Strength 4, rapid fire, unwieldy. Unwieldy is the biggest downfall to this one. Unwieldy for a ranged weapon is you're not allowed to move. Shooting with it is a double action, so it takes up both your actions, and the short range on that really makes it tough. But if it does ever get in there, it can cause a ton of damage. And of course, he comes with the fighting knife. Splitter Korg, my other champion. He's pretty basic. He's just got a big axe. He goes around, really high strength. He's at strength 6 with this thing walking around, doing 2 damage a swing. Also unwieldy, but that doesn't really matter because for melee weapons that just means you need 2 hands to use it, and you have to put all your attacks towards it, which is that's his only weapon. Is fine. He's also got a respirator, which is going to be useful. Essentially, really resilient to gas-based weaponry. Bone Snapper over here with a combat shotgun, which has got a lot of flexibility. You're going to have to be longer range and do knockback with rapid fire, or it can be a template. And templates in Necromunda, if you're familiar, are amazing. Very useful. And it's got the scatter shot rule, or the trait, which means instead of only wounding once, you wound d6 times. It's only strength 2, but the potential for d6 wounds. 5th guy, Varric. He's just got a stub cannon and a fighting knife. This guy's new to me. I haven't played him yet. He's got the respirator, which I mostly wanted, and I guess a gun, essentially, another mid-range gun. The other guy I had was melee kitted out, and he went down pretty easily. And of course, Kruger here. He's got a frag or grenade launcher, which has a frag or crack variance. Frag obviously is a small blast, strength 3, and the crack is a single shot at strength 6. So with that alone and the long range, it gives him a lot of options. And he's got a brute cleaver as well, which is a pretty solid melee weapon.
Scenario 1 we're going to play is Tunnel Skirmish. So we decided to use the default map setup here. For our crews, we each secretly choose a crew. We already showed you guys, but it's 6 fighters. And then for tactics cards, we each get 2 tactics cards, and if the total credits value of one gang is lower than the other, they can choose an additional tactics card for each full 100 credits difference. We haven't checked that one out yet. For setup, we're going to be rolling off. The winner picks one of the 2 deployment zones. It's basically either this edge or the edge closest to Luka there. Starting with the winner, you take turns setting up 1 fighter at a time. The goal of this mission is to score victory points for taking out the other gang. So you're going to get 3 points if you take the enemy leader out of action, 2 for a champion, and 1 for a ganger.
Both of our warbands House Goliath and House Escher, are actually at 1025, so 1025 credits each. And you can tell in this top right corner, that's where the credits come from. Josh and I are using the pre-built warbands that come in the box. There's a fully customizable, you can make your own fully customizable warbands, and they give you actually blank cards if you so choose to use those, which you can fill out easily enough as well. So there's a lot of customizability. You can make this game very customizable. Here are the 2 tactics cards I will be using for House Goliath. As you can see here, it tells you when you can use it and the effect it will have. You can only really use one of these per activation. It kind of limits you on when you can use it. Josh and I are going to roll out to see who gets to throw down the first fighter. So I'm getting a 5. Okay. So I'm going to re-roll into 6. 3. So yeah, the face is 6s, which is good. Thank you, Games Workshop. First drop, I put Skullshank, my leader, right in the middle, as to give him options where he wants to go. Across from me, Josh put down his leader. What's your leader's name? Jelena. Putting Grendel, my champion, down. And across from me, you have Marika?
Yep, one of my champions. But
second drop, I got Varric. Just one of my normal guys, not a champion. Or third drop, I mean. Rosin beside the champion. Kruger down, man with the grenade launcher. Olena with an auto gun. Bone Snapper with his combat shotgun. Bray with the las gun beside the leader. Finally, I put down Splitter Korg with the renderizer, the big chain axe. And finally, Tumola, Josh's final champion, right in the middle. Josh and I, next step, we're going to roll for a priority, and this is going to essentially dictate who gets to activate their fighters first.
Correct.
And whoever takes the roll takes the roll. Josh has priority, so that means he's going to ready up all his fighters, and as will I. So I've put ready markers on all my fighters, and it's essentially the active guy there. It suggests, and I would suggest as well, to put the tokens down on the cards, because when you go to activate them, you look at the card anyways, and it's better to keep the board state clean, because it can get really messy quickly if you have all those tokens down. Another nice thing to note when you're playing on the little 2D tile thing, you can just sit down and play the game. You don't have to worry about it. It's easy access.
Tumula here is going to go first. She has the sprint skill, so I'm going to go move as my 2 actions.
Okay.
And basically it means on my second move, I can do that as a double move.
Nice.
So she gets to move up to 15.
And she's the flamer? Or
she's the chem thrower.
The chem thrower, okay.
So I'm basically just heading way over to this door right here.
Makes sense. That's it. She's done?
Correct.
And was she activating anyone else with her?
No.
Just herself? Alright. Not much I can do with him now, so I'm going to take this off of Splitter Korg, and he's going to activate. He's only movement 4, and he's just going to do a move twice. So 4 is going to take him up to there. And then we'll go right there. Nah, whatever. We'll go right up. That's our maximum movement.
Next up, we're going to have Jelena, my leader, go, and she's going to do a double move just to move up to the door here.
Hiding behind the door?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense. We're going to activate Bone Snapper here. Take off that ready marker, and we're going to double move him. He's going to go behind the wall.
Activating Rosin. Yeah, she's going to open the door.
Which is 1 action.
And then she's going to move for a second action and just bring herself up to there.
And she is a las pistol with a knife.
Power sword.
She's got a power sword, eh?
Yes, indeed.
Interesting. We're going to activate Grendel, and he's going to go... There's 4 there. And... I think maybe just right there. Let's hug the wall. Scratch that. He'll just go the full distance. He'll goes 8. Activating Marika, the champion with the plasma pistol.
She's going to go out for 5.
Trying to bait her out.
She's basically going to go to there. And then try to take a shot at the big fella.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing, pick your target.
Yep. Picked, what's his name?
Grendel.
Grendel will be my target. I'm going to shoot with the plasma pistol on low power. So she normally hits on a 3, and she has no range bonuses or penalties or anything like that.
Yep.
So I'm looking for a 3.
So we got a...
Sorry, yeah, it would have been 4.
Because there would have been cover. So the way line of sight and cover works again, you measure from the center of her base, and you try to see both sides of my base. And then if you see only one of them, soft cover. If you can't see either, but you still have line of sight on me, then it's hard cover. So it would have been -1 to hit with the cover. But we rolled ammo.
Yes.
And it was a miss overall. So what's the ammo check on this plasma pistol?
Ammo check's a 5 up.
All right. She's out of ammo.
Uh-oh.
And that's scarce, correct?
Yep.
So that means it cannot be reloaded. The weapon is done for the game.
Uh-oh.
I'll just show you guys what the dice really mean. So what this would mean is it's still one shot, but the bullet means it's an ammo check, a forced ammo check, and Josh's was 5 up, so he needed to roll a 5 or 6 on 1d6 to succeed on the ammo check. He did not, so he's out of ammo. And then they have the scare special, which means they're not allowed to use the reload action. It's just the ammo is too hard to come by. And then the other pips just mean they're hits. And like if you have rapid fire, that's how many hits it would be. That's only relevant to rapid fire. Activating Varric next. He is just going to move for now. So 4 inches is going to take him to there. And he's going to see if he can draw a line of sight to take a shot. Oh. I might actually get lucky here. Splitter Korg here is, not Splitter Korg, sorry, Varric with a stub cannon. It's 18-inch range. And we're going to check line of sight. He's going to try and take a shot. So measuring 18, again, there's no pre-measuring this. You have to measure afterwards, after you declare the action. Otherwise, it would have been a miss. Then you still have to roll ammo check and everything like that. So we're definitely within 18. And now we have to check line of sight because it's a little bit more of an awkward angle. So I can definitely see her. Try and put that in the center. But that side's blocked, and that side's blocked by this. So it's going to be -2 to hit her. So he's looking to hit on a 4. Now we're looking for a 6. That's a 1. Oh, that's a straight shot. Pew! So straight shots. So straight shots happen whenever you miss. Not when you just roll a 1. And you pretty much draw an imaginary line.
An imaginary 1 inch.
Yeah, 1 inch line. He's definitely within that line. And on a 1, 2, or 3, he's hit instead. He is. So he's pinned. And it's a strength 5 hit, I believe. So yeah, so wounding on a 3. This was definitely a mistake. I would not have done that had I been thinking properly. 3 to wound him, strength 5. That's a wound. And it's in the back, so he only has, he's got furnace plate armor, I believe it's called? Yeah, furnace plates. So it's a 6 up armor save, but 5 of it's coming from the front. Well, it's not coming from the front, so we have a 6 up armor. Oh, nope. Failed my armor save, and he takes a wound. He's the champion, so he's got 2 wounds, he's down to 1. So Grendel's taking a wound. I'm just going to put that little die there to represent it. Now, normally you'd roll on an injury, the injury chart, or the injury die, but that's only if you suffer 1 to 0 wounds, not 2 to 1 wounds.
Next up, Olena is going to go for a double move. So she will move to there, and then she's got another 9 to go. So she's going to end up over this way behind the door. Actually, she'll hang up behind that barricade.
All right. We're going to activate my leader, and we are going to, starting within an inch of the door, he's going to use an action to open it up, and he's just going to move, which will take him to right there.
Last up, I'll activate Bray, who will be going over this way.
Is that just one move?
That's a move, yep. Because they move 5, they're pretty quick. And she's going to go with the lasgun into...
Grendel over here?
Might as well.
All right, so he's on the ground. This is long range. Well, we guess we have the measuring to check, but from a glance, it looks like long range.
It should be long range because it's 16 to 24. So we'll make sure.
Actually, maybe not. 16 short on that? Are you within short?
Yep. I am.
Okay, so I'm obviously the 12-24 kind of thing. Anyways, so you're within short, which means you don't have to suffer -1. If you shoot at a pinned fighter at long range, -1 to hit him. So what is she hitting on normally?
She is normally hitting on 4.
So we'll be hitting on 4 because we have +1 for short range, remember short range. This side is covered, so we'll have soft cover, and that's about it. So we're hitting on a 4.
Now there is the chance the stray shot goes into her.
So through the line of fire, she might get hit if we miss. That's a miss. So on a 1, 2, or 3, she's actually hit instead. She is.
Nope.
So she's pinned and wounded on a 4.
Boop. There we go.
No, she's not wounded. She's
I'll continually roll low.
Last guy I have is Kruger here. So Kruger's going to go 2. He's going to have 2. And your own models do not block line of sight or movement. And he is going to take a shot with his grenade launcher. And we're going to do a frag. I'm going to try and aim it right there between those two. Call in my shot there. You measure to see if anything's blocking the line of sight. And if not, I just simply roll the hit, and he's hitting on 4 up. But I missed. So now I roll the scatter die and a d6 to see where it actually ends up. 2 inches further away. So the 2 inches is going to take it right there, and it just misses. I, of course, have to do an ammo check. I'm fine. Going back a step, I forgot to do the ammo check on him. He was also fine. Go to the end phase now, and you have to check for bottling. And bottling only comes up if one player has someone out of action or seriously injured. That's not the case. And you have to rally people and recover from serious injuries. Neither of those are the case. So we're going to go right on to the next priority step where Josh and I roll off, and whoever rolls higher gets to activate fighters first.
Now you win any ties as well.
Exactly. Because Josh got priority last time, I win ties. So I'll get a 2. A 5. So Josh will get first priority on activation. So Josh is going to activate the girl here with the plasma pistol. Her name is...
Marika?
Marika.
not Murica. And she will be dragging along Roastin as well.
So yeah, this is a new mechanic. Essentially, you can drag if you activate a champion or a leader.
It's a group activation.
A group activation. You can choose another model. It can be other champions or the leader as well within 4 inches, and they can also activate this phase. And I think it's just up to one other. Essentially.
So I'm gonna start by going here. She's gonna move over.
Okay.
To right about there. And throw a crack grenade.
At this guy?
Yes.
All right. So a grenade is range 3 times your strength, which is going to be 9.
So she has no problem with range there.
Definitely hitting with a crack.
And she hits on a 3.
Hits on a 3. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Next activation. Person will stand up. And let's go ahead and throw a last pistol shot over at Mr. Grenade Fella.
Kruger. So instead of that, she's going to fire at this guy over
Yeah,
here.
she's going to shoot over there. It's only 12-inch range on a pistol.
So now we measure to see, definitely within the 12. Now we have to measure line of sight. So you go 12 from the center of her.
It's the middle, not the edge of my base. So.
And then it goes through the wall.
Mistakes were made.
The attack automatically misses, so you have to roll an ammo check. And then we have to go back to her ammo check as well.
Yep.
For the grenade.
We'll do the ammo check, or sorry, it's, yeah. So 4 up, and I still have ammo. She's
Oh, that's how the grenades work? Okay.
Correct, yeah.
And then ammo check on her, which is the
will I
actual
have to
die.
Take one.
No. Grendel's gonna activate. He's gonna stand up, and then he's just gonna move over to this wall and try and go back a little bit. We're happy there. Then he's done.
Next up, Beret will go activate, and she will move up. Oh, I broke her.
Wow, that was a pretty lot of pressure on that placement there. And the
After
model
some minor
is
battlefield
fine.
repairs. So I should be in short range now.
Definitely looks like it because it's 16.
Oh yeah, it's 16 on that. So
That's in the
plus
Grendel.
1, minus 1.
So +1 for the range, short range,
And then minus one for the cover.
Cover because that side is covered up.
So I'm back to hitting on a 4 up.
Correct. Okay, you can't hit apparently, but hey, you're keeping your ammo. Kruger is gonna move up to the barricade, and he's gonna take a shot. He's gonna try and aim it down that way and see if I can make that work. With the frag, he's gonna do a frag shot. So I got clean line of sight to put that blast template right in between both of them, and I'm looking for a 4 to hit because there's no blocking. I'm doing an ammo check and I missed, so I have to scatter it. I'll do the ammo check in a moment. And it's gonna go 2 inches. That's probably fully off. 6 up on this one. I would prefer if this didn't. Okay, he's out of ammo. Now I can reload this one, but it's a 6 up to reload it, and it's an action, so I'm probably not gonna be doing too much of that. Now you're a melee guy. Activating Tamula.
And I'm gonna have Alina go as well.
Oh, so we're gonna do a group activation over here.
So she will open the door,
1 point to open the door.
and then she's going to go this way.
Running away?
Yeah.
Lady, why?
I don't want none of this.
You don't want none of this? Alright.
And then she is going to do the full action to shoot with the auto gun into, is that Splitter?
That's, yeah, he's got a weird name. Splitter Korg. I wish it was like Korg the Splitter would sound cool. What do you, full action to do
Yes. Because it's a rapid fire. Never mind, aim and shoot.
Alrighty.
I keep getting the unwieldy rapid fires mixed up.
So we're gonna aim and shoot into him. I will have full cover for sure.
Yep.
But you do have line of sight.
So it means I'm going to go to hitting on a 5.
Going back, check the rules. Obstacles and models don't block line of sight. So that's an obstacle, but it does give me hard cover.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
But
so
I got to do something here.
yes. So hitting on a 5, and that's a hit.
Single hit.
And 1 shot. Was it rapid fire weapon?
It is a rapid fire weapon.
Okay, so it could have been more than 1 hit. There's only 1 hit, and on a 5, so my guy's automatically pinned. So leave him there. And his strength 3, correct?
Correct.
So we're looking for a 5 to wound my guy. Blah! So I have an armor. So I had the furnace plates. It gives me a 6 up armor. But this is my front arc, so I have a 5 up. No. The Splitter Korg over here is a champion. So he's got 2 wounds. I'm gonna put a wound on him as well. Down to 1 wound. I'm gonna move over here and activate Splitter Korg. He's gonna stand up for an action. Back to where he was, and he's just gonna move 4. And 4 is gonna take him to right there. Josh activation, his leader.
Gotta go for it. So Jelena will walk over.
Firing the bolt gun, we already checked line of sight and everything. We're good. I just have soft cover.
And then I got +1 to hit at short range, which is 12.
Okay, yeah, definitely within 12.
So now I'm hitting on 3s.
3 to hit me.
With rapid fire.
So we got a hit, and I'm pinned. So he's pinned, and his strength 4, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you're wounding me on a 4. That's a wound.
With a AP -1.
So I have a 6 up save. Ooh. In response to that, I'll play a card. Before any injury rolls are made, negate all damage.
What?
The attack has no further effect. No injury rolls are made. And if my fighter is pinned, they immediately stand up. He's an unstoppable behemoth. Activate Vark. He's going to move up 4 inches. Ending up there. Ugh. I don't want to take the shot because I don't want to miss again. I don't want him to take another hit. Ugh. Then again, I want to hit her. He's just going to move again. I'm not going to take the shot. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to make that same mistake. Activating Bone Snapper. He's going to do 4-inch move, ending there. He's not going to take the shot. I'm going to go 4 inches and end up over there instead. Skullshank, my leader's going to activate. He's going to do a move. He's going to go right up to the wall. And he might take a shot. Actually, he might not take a shot. He's just going to do another move. We're just going to take him right there. So that's 2 rounds down. No one's seriously injured, so there's no end phase, really. We just go on to the next priority. Oh, priority phase. We're both in really awkward spots here. I would like to have the option to go 6. I automatically go first because I win ties. Bone Snap is going to activate first. He's going to move up 4 inches, which is going to take him to right about... Nah, he doesn't have to go back that far forward. Actually, he'll probably... Ooh. Where do we want to go here?
Right there.
No, that's a bad spot. There we go. He's going to fire the Shredder part of his combat shotgun, which hits both of them. So they're both automatically hit and they're both automatically pinned.
Yes, sir.
Ammo check. We're good. I'm going to start with the girl with the las gun. This has got the Shredder, is it? Scatter shot, so it's D6 wounds for 4. So it's wounding on 5s. I'm going to roll this twice. So, no damage. And 1 damage. And you'll have a 6-up save on her.
Indeed.
Because you only have flak armor?
This is on the...
Yeah, the little girl on the ground. Nope. Is she only got 1 wound?
Yes.
Alright. So she's flesh wound. Okay. Next up is the leader, D6 on her for 5. Wounding her on 5 because this is only strength 2. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, that's not good. But I got them both pinned. I'm okay with that. One thing I should have done, can't go back and do it now, but a group activation there would have been great, starting with him. He could have charged her, and he could have done that, and I would have taken over this side, most likely. But that's a big mistake. Always remember you can group activate. On to Josh's activation.
I'm going to, before I activate my fighters, go group tactics.
Oh, I get to activate. Yeah, so this one is, instead of activating 1 fighter, activate up to 3 fighters, and each of them must make the same action. America's going to activate first of these, I assume it's these 3.
Those 3 are going to activate.
So she's going to throw a crack grenade at, which one?
It's going to be the closest.
Oh, right, that's true. Target priority. So crack grenade at him.
Do you know what? I will...
We're actually going to do a cool... So this is target priority. You always have to fire the nearest, unless there's a negative modifier. You can do a cool test to fire someone else, though.
Yep. So I'm going to go for the cool test to shoot at...
Grendel.
At 7-up, so I definitely get it.
Oh, yeah, it's an 11. And we're going to throw the crack at him instead?
Yep.
So what's it hitting on?
I should just be hitting you on a 4.
Right, please. So models don't block line of sight, so just hitting on a 4. No.
Come on!
But an ammo check.
4-up.
On a 4-up.
Nope, she's out of grenades.
She got no grenades.
She's out of everything.
Last pistol into close guy.
Indeedy. So I should be hitting you on a... Ooh, who is that?
So full line of sight, so 3 up to hit. As a hit, and 1 hit, so he's pinned. Boop. Put him there.
And what do you got? 5. Because you're crazy toughness? Nope.
Nope, no wound. Gonna throw the grenade right there, hitting both of them.
Gas grenade.
So definitely in range. And she's hitting on what, a 4?
I believe a 4, yeah.
No. Animal check on a 4-up, it's gone. No, 4-up, it's good. Right?
Yeah,
for ammo check?
It's good.
Got her now because it missed. So it's going 1 inch, so it hits both still.
Yep.
Boop. And it stops if the center hits a wall or anything, but no. So they're both hit. He's gas doesn't pin, from what I recall. So it doesn't pin, and you need to roll equal to my.
On the first guy.
So he's got a respirator for this. So gas is you have to roll equal to or higher than my toughness. Equal to or higher than my toughness, or a natural 6, and they're automatically injured, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll go the closest guy there on a 6.
Yep. Because he's got a respirator, so it increases his toughness to 6, essentially. And now this guy on a 4-up. No.
Oh.
And because it's gas, they're not pinned. Or he's not pinned. That guy's already pinned. Activating Splitter Korg, he's going to stim himself up with his Stim Slug stash, which gives him +2 movement, strength, and attacks, I believe. And you have to do it before he activates. And he's going to declare a charge against that lady there. +2 strength, toughness, and movement. And at the start of the recovery phase, he has to see if anything bad happens from stemming up. So essentially, he's got movement 6 right now, and he's going to do a charge, which is adding he does a move action plus D3. for 1. So he's at movement 7 right now. He should be good enough to get in there. So yeah, 6 will take him to about there, and then the 7 will take him into base-to-base contact. And then he gets a free attack action.
I'm gonna countercharge.
Oh, what does that do?
So I get to have one of the fighters that hasn't activated yet. Make a standard move, adding D3 as if they charged. They can't make attacks off of that or anything.
But they help.
But they can make reactions and they help for.
Okay.
So
we're gonna have her, even though she's pinned.
Yep.
Oh, it's the leader, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
She's gonna stand up.
Well, once she gets engaged, she will, yeah.
And go. Well, yeah, technically, yeah. She makes her move and she's no longer pinned.
So yeah, the only requisite on this card is has to be a readied fighter. She's currently a readied fighter, so she'll see him charge past, and as a reaction, she'll go and counter charge. Now, she doesn't get. This isn't a charge; it's just a move that brings her into combat.
Yep.
And as soon as she comes into contact with me, she stands up herself.
Yes.
So we are going to have. I'm going to select him to attack, obviously, and I'm debating on spinning around and attacking her for a -2 to hit, because for every model I'm outnumbered, I have a -1 to hit. I'm currently hitting on a 3. I'll be hitting her on a 4, so I think I'm going to go ahead and swing at her just to hit on 4s. Hitting her on 4s. Okay, we got 3 hits. Right, so I'm strength 8 right now because I'm stimmed up, and the axe is strength +2.
Okay.
So 2's to wound her. And she'll have no save because it's -1.
Yes.
And they're 2 damage each. She has 2 wounds.
Yes.
So 1 damage from one of the weapons will put her down to 1, and then you'll have 3 injury rolls to make.
Dead anyways, I think.
Yeah, I think she's out of here no matter what. So triple serious injury, but in combat.
Serious injury. Actually, no, because you're engaged. So I don't think.
So I take her out, and I'm still engaged, so I'm not allowed to consolidate, but you get to attack me as a reaction because, well, I'm still engaged with you. She has 3 attacks base, and, well, you're hitting me in the back.
I'm on 3s, but I'm really looking for 6s here.
Oh, okay.
Because of the shock rule.
Dang. Is that automatically wounds?
Let me double check.
I'm going to roll to see if this wounds. I'm currently toughness 6, so you need a 6 to wound me.
No, I'm strength 4.
Oh, you're strength 4? Okay, never mind then. 5. Okay,
So
we got
there's 2 when he hits.
double wounds. I saved 1 of them, so that's a big difference. And 1 goes through, and I take 1 damage, and I just roll injury. He's down as well. And, well, he's out, because that's melee. And she can consolidate 2 inches. So she's going to end up over there. Oh, Lynn here's going to activate now.
Yep, she will stand up and go bang bang.
Let's take a shot at him.
Yes, sir.
I forgot to mention he had Fearsome. It wouldn't have come up here just because the leader didn't make a charge reaction against him. It was just a standard move. So Fearsome is if you try and charge him, you have to do a cool check. If you fail, you can't charge or you lose your actions. Auto gun hitting on 3. It's a miss. Okay. We're going to activate Grendel here. And he's got an unwieldy weapon, so it's a full action to do a shoot. And he's going to take a shot at... I think we're going to start with her. We're going to have Grendel. He's actually going to fire at that one there because she's in the open, so she's an easier she's an easier shot than both of them.
Because it's what, a 9-inch range?
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely a range for the 9. And there's no bonuses because I'm not in short. And hitting on a 4. Hits. Alright. Strength 6, wounding on a 2. That's a wound. So she's pinned. Actually, how many wounds does she have?
She only has the 1.
Okay, so she...
What's the AP?
-2.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Alright, so she's rolling on a serious injury.
Yep.
Or an injury.
It's going to be...
Flesh wound.
Okay.
It's actually 2 damage on this one, so a flesh injury and seriously injured. Alright. Next up we have Josh's activation.
She is going to crawl herself to there.
Alright, and that's a full move. Yeah, she's seriously injured, so that's a full action. Varg activate next. He's going to stand up as an action. And he's just going to take a shot forward.
Might even need to take a check there.
Forgot to go back a step. Everything within 3, so both of them are probably going to have to take cool checks.
Right.
We'll start
we know
there.
for sure there.
Yeah.
So cool 8. She's cool.
She's cool. And then we'll measure that one. Never mind, she's outside of 3, so she's fine. And then he's going to stand up as an action and just take a shot at the... might as well do the power sword one. That's an actual threat, and they're both the same to hit, so...
I think if they're the same, you gotta shoot.
Yeah, I guess I do have to shoot her. So we're going to shoot her, and we're hitting on a 5, I think. Yep, just a 5 to hit, because harder to hit her. Hey, it hits! Alright, she's pinned. Wounding on a 3, because it's strength 5.
Yes, sir.
No, no wound. Just pinned her. Next activation for Josh.
My leader will charge. Doesn't actually... Well, let's see how far she can go. An extra D3 on the 5.
So 6. So 6 is going to take her right there. So Julian's got 4 attacks that she charged.
Yes.
So she only has the whip, so all 4 of these attacks go on the whip, and she's hitting on 3s?
She's hitting on 3s, correct. But there's 2 automatic wounds.
2 auto wounds, and then might as well see if they wound.
Okay. On 4s.
Alright.
They do.
So these are all 6s to wound. 6 up save, we make 1, and then these are all 3 injury rolls. For the 3 injury rolls, he's out of action. Boop, and he can consolidate. So we're gonna have my leader, Skullshank, activate, just because I don't think Josh has anything else to activate.
No, that's it, man.
So we're gonna have move up 4, we're just gonna up there, and we're gonna take a shot at the Power Sword lady. I'm gonna shoot the plasma pistol, it has +2 to hit his short. He's BS 3, so we'll be hitting BS 1, but you have soft cover, so we'll be hitting on a 2 up.
Yep.
Hitting on a 2, hits, so she's pinned. I should probably do the ammo check for that. And in that case, I'll do the ammo check for him as well. I keep forgetting about these. Ammo check for him, and then the ammo check for him. We're good.
Okay, and she's pinned.
She's now pinned. Strength is 5. That's a wound, and it's -1.
Yep.
It's gonna be 2 damage, so she rolls twice for injuries. And she's out of action with a serious injury. Or not out of action, sorry, I'm seriously injured with a wound token. And for myself, I'll activate Kruger last. We're just gonna have him double move. We're gonna end up over there. We're gonna face, we'll face this way. Oh, now we're into the recovery phase, and the first thing we do is bottle. So you roll D6, add the amount of seriously injured and out of action fighters you have on the board.
Right.
And then if that number goes over your starting number, your army starts to bottle. So it has to be higher then. So I came with 6. I'll do mine first. I got 2 out of action fighters, so I'm looking for essentially a 5 up, and I start bottling. No, I'm good. Now we look at Josh's. He's got 1, 2, 3.
3
of the 6.
So
yeah.
mine's 1 worse than you. So
Exactly.
Yep. On a 4 up, things are bad.
Things are bad. Things are bad for Josh.
Things are bad.
So now what that means, when we go to ready everything after priority, before he goes to activate his first fighter, he has to do cool checks on everyone. And for each one that fails their cool check, they're off the board. They're done.
Turns out I don't have good cool checks either.
No, Josh's guys are, I think, 8 across the board.
They're girls.
That's fair. That's fair. And now we have to do serious injury rolls, and that is going to be for
recovery tests.
the recovery tests. It's going to be Josh, starting with her. Pretty much just roll the injury die
One
again.
active friendly fighter. Yeah, you have to be within an inch to help, so no. So over onto my champion. That's the wrong die.
That's the wrong die.
I got excited.
A 5, what does that mean? Oh, she stands up. She takes a wound though. Wound token. Next up we have her.
On to Rosen.
She's just on the ground still.
Still seriously injured.
And then we have, I believe her.
Yep.
The other one's just pinned.
That is Bray.
She's out.
She's out.
So starting with cool checks, we'll start with the leader.
Yep. It's on a 6 up. Nope. She's not okay.
She runs. Champion.
Nah, the champion's a 7 up.
Okay. Oh, she's good.
She's fine. So there's an auto pass there.
Because, okay, so the leader, anyone near a leader assumes to have auto passed, except the leader themselves, they'd have to take a cool check.
Yep.
And champions auto pass lackeys, but the champion has to have already passed beforehand.
It's within 6 for champions and 12 for the leader.
Yeah.
So we bump over here to...
What is her?
That's Rosen. She's cool 8. Yeah, she's fine.
She's seriously injured, but she's
Hey,
fine.
no, this is okay.
Then we got the pin fighter.
I guess I should have done the champion first. So she's a cool 7.
She's good.
She's fine too.
Alright, Josh and I are gonna roll for priority now. 6. You automatically win ties. So, Josh gets to activate first. Group, gonna...
No, she's out of grenades too.
Yeah.
She can't do anything.
She's got no plasma or grenades. She can stand up and move, which is something you might want to do. Scratch that. Moving over to the one with the
Tamula.
the chem thrower, Tamula.
Let's do this, and she's gonna drag along Olina.
Okay. Group activation.
We'll do Tamula first.
Okay, she's gonna move 5.
She's gonna move 5 to there, and she's gonna be out of range, I think.
Oh, 100% out of range.
Yeah.
So you might as well do another move. If you want to.
She will.
And after looking at where she lands...
Nope, she's going back here.
Oh, and instead of moving there, she's gonna go back there.
Well, she's got the sprint skill.
Oh, she's got sprint. I forgot about that. So you
Technically, she could move that far.
Yeah. So you get to move action, then your second move action gives you double move action.
Right.
So she moves 15 inches a turn,
And
essentially.
here, we're gonna double move as well, and we're gonna go...
You're gonna hide in the corner?
Yeah, on the stand.
I will win these bottle tests. I will win these bottle tests. I guess you don't want them injured, right?
No.
That's the thing? Yeah. I'm gonna activate Skullshank, my leader, and I'm gonna bring along Kruger as well. So Skullshank is gonna activate, he's gonna bring him along. And Skullshank is gonna go ahead and do a charge. So he's gonna go to here.
So she's auto out.
She's auto out because it's coup de grace. And he's gonna do a charge as well on her. And we're looking for... That should be good enough. So we're gonna move over to there.
Fight me, bro.
And then, yeah, she automatically stands up from being pinned. Got 2 attacks because he charged. He's hitting on 4s. Well, that's a miss. Nope, +1 to hit. So hitting on 3s. Strength 4, so we're wounding on 3s. We got 1 wound, and it's -1.
So no save?
No save.
So just onto an injury?
She's already taken a wound. I think she has.
Oh, no, she hasn't.
Oh, she hasn't.
She just keeps getting pinned.
She's
taking a wound.
1 wound left on her. Okay, so Kruger, he rolled a 6 to hit, so he automatically disarms her knife.
Yep.
And she's going to swing back as a reaction. She loses her knife for the reactionary attack.
Correct. So she hits on 3s now.
Yep.
So there's 1 hit.
Yeah, it's 1 hit.
And wounds on a 5.
That's a wound. And I'll have a 5-up armor save because my furnace plate.
Yep.
We're good. No damage.
Yep.
So she's going to activate now.
She's going to go for a cool check to try to use the chem synth on her knife.
Okay. Oh, to poison it?
Yep. So it's cool 7.
No.
She's not cool. Didn't work.
She's not cool.
But she gets her 2 swings anyways.
With the knife.
Hitting on 2s now because of the +1.
Right. Okay, not bad.
And then...
Wounding me on 5s with the knife.
Indeed.
Ah, jeez.
1 wounding hit at -1.
Ugh. Nope.
So it's a toxin weapon, so I roll 2d6, and you get to roll 1d6 and add your toughness.
Yeah.
And if I beat you, then I think I just take you out.
Yeah, essentially. So an 8. So I'm looking for... Not that, so I had a 6. So if you roll higher than me, I think I'm automatically out of action.
If the 2d6 roll is higher, the target goes out of action.
Boop. Which means we have a cool check over here to do. And he is cool, I believe, 5.
You guys are so cool.
Yeah, he's very cool. And with that consolidate, she's going to go hide behind the cover.
Yes, indeedy.
I'll activate Vark next, and he will... Vark is going to go ahead and try and charge. Get him in there. Oh yeah, definitely, no problem. So with the D3, it allows me to take you around back, getting into your back, which doesn't really matter. Actually, no, it does matter, because he does have a fighting knife. So 2 attacks, because I charged, and I have a knife, so it's going to be +1 to hit. Once I'm engaged, hitting on 3s. Ooh, 1 miss. And it's going to be... I got backstab, so I think it's strength +1. Strength 5, it doesn't really matter. That sucks.
She's going to turn to chop at you.
Yep, so now she gets to react, fight back. Mine's one hit because she turned, but...
But I get an extra attack because of counterattack.
Yes,
you missed once.
I missed the 1 time.
So she gets 3 swings now. They're going to hit on 3s because she still gets +1 for being the knife.
Okay. 2 misses. And wounding on a 5.
Yes, sir.
No.
No.
So nothing comes out of that. Josh is done activating, so I'm just going to activate Grendel, and he's going to try and charge. Moves 4 plus D3. Ooh, he's only going 5. I don't think he's going to make it. So 5 takes me there, not within an inch. I'm not allowed to charge through the barricade. So he fails his charge. But that's it, he's done. So I've lost 3 guys. This is the end phase. So we're going to the bottle check time. So I lost 3 guys. I need to roll a 4 up. Or I would like to roll under a 4. I am starting to bottle now as well. And now there's an ending the battle rule, essentially. So,
For tunnel skirmish specifically.
Exactly. So Josh started bottling out last round, and now the round after the first player starts bottling out, you roll a d6. On a 4 up, the game ends, and you check victory points.
Yes.
The game is now done. So we check, I guess we just check victory points. Now you check victory points, you get, 1 point for every normal guy, 2 points for a
1 point for a ganger, 2 points for a champion, 3 points for a leader.
Okay. So I killed what looks to be 2 normal guys and the leader, putting me at 5. And Josh killed 2 normal guys and the champion, putting him at 4. So I'm currently at...
I will point out that you didn't actually kill my leader, she just ran off.
She ran off the board. But it's still 3 points for me. Actually, that's pretty bad, though, because if she didn't run away, you would have just probably won the game. And that would have been a shame. I couldn't get that champion. I can't believe Anyways, I'm at 5. Josh is at 4 currently.
Yes.
That's going to be the end of the first mission in this little 6-episode series Josh and I are doing. Of course, we're doing it's called a linked game campaign. So it's got minor bonuses from game to game. Josh and I are going to jump into game 2, obviously right after this, guys. So if you're interested, go check out that video, and happy wargaming.